Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, assholes. Hello, shit posters. Hello, pieces of shit all over the internet known as trash. Hello, fecal matter, and hello, upstanding gentlemen and ladies who are actually watching this video in some way, shape, form, or facet. I am Black Prion, and yes, oh yeah, we're back. It's time. It is time for you all to get what you want. It is time for P.O.P. Hold It Down to come back in full effect because you need it apparently. So hi. Once again, I bring you Patrol on Patreon. And yes, you are reading the title of this blog correctly. The Queer Black Feminist. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They picked a font that was so obtrusive and so, I guess, appealing to the eye that if you're queer, if you're black, and you're feminist, and you're the ultimate minority, the trifecta, you will be getting all the Tumblrites to come see you, no matter what it is you want to do in life. Now, they have a GoFundMe campaign for what, you may ask? So this trans, queer, bisexual feminist can get a car and start a YouTube channel. Now look, if that's supposed to be start a YouTube channel, you're fired. Start is a very common word. And star a YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, that's just incorrect grammar. So either way you look at it, I'm really just not even in the mood to deal with this person and their bullshit at this juncture in time. But let's please continue. They say, "Hi y'all, anyone that follows me on the Queer Black Feminist Facebook page knows all about my recent misfortune with my vehicle. It plunked out on me. It's kind of old, and though it's given me so many good years as a car, can only be expected to last for so long. Fine, that's fine and dandy. Let's check out that feminist page, shall we? Open in a new tab. Oh! The page isn't found. Lovely, lovely, lovely. But let's continue. I am now in need of a new car to get around and maintain life and buy food, etc. But also to be able to keep providing the social justice blogging I've received so much amazing support for. If there's no more QBF because she can't take care of herself, there's no Facebook page or website. Just like there isn't right now. I mean, well, you have the website, but you don't have the Facebook page, which is bravo. Kudos to you, little kid there. But then she goes on to say, I thought that this would be a great time for me to start a YouTube channel for you amazing people featuring videos on social justice, makeup tutorials, cover songs, original songs, and more. Now, that's really cute and everything, and I understand what you're trying to do here, but you're trying to push social justice and makeup tutorials, cover songs, and original cover songs all on one channel. Okay. Alright, fine, but let's continue. Obviously, starting a YouTube channel don't. If you're going to ask for money, at the very least, you could have the common decency, the common courtesy to at least get a spell checker. Spell checks are free, but don't. That's not say that. They say don't, but doesn't cost. But being able to provide you with quality videos does. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. The standard phone has a good enough camera for you to do what it is that you do. And the fact that you're able to host a website, you're able to actually do things well, going under freewebs or Wix.com, tells me that you have at least the monetary fees to sustain this in a consistent basis. Yet somehow the Facebook page went down when Facebook is free, but that's another story for itself, I'm sure. So continuing on, once the channel is up and running, I'll be delivering new content regularly in order to contribute this content and get the YouTube channel started. I will need a video camera, a microphone, and a few accessories. Tripod, microphone, filter, etc., etc. Well, that's cute, ladies and gentlemen, and I find that fine and dandy for you all. But you mean to sit here and tell me that you're going to do makeup tutorials, something that actually requires a long bit of money, something where the pockets were going to have to be replenished and rejuvenated quite frequently because makeup is damn sure expensive, and trust me, I know that you girls run through it all the time, and now you're just going to be throwing some away to do some makeup tutorials, which is fine and dandy. But you want us to fund a YouTube channel for something that millions of people already do on the internet for free because they have a smartphone. I'm sorry, a makeup tutorial? A social justice blog? None of this requires an HD camera to begin with. Standard definition 480p is good enough for what it is that you are about to do. Now, you might want to say you want to have the lights, the glints, and the glamour. Well, it's called working for it, ladies and gentlemen. I understand that she may not have a car, but there are ways, and I understand there's a will and a way. But to get on your bended knee on the internet and beg people and not being able to spell certain words like doesn't, simple first grade contractions correctly, and you're going to come into my face and try to push this, well, because I'm queer and because, I'm part of the community of the LBGT that I'm just supposed to give you a pass because that's exactly what you want. No, you want equality, you want social justice, I'm giving you your social justice. I don't care if he e-begs, she e-begs, that over there e-begs, hermaphrodite Joe e-begs, hermaphrodite Jesse e-begs, I don't care. I'm coming for you because this right here makes me sick. The simple fact that you're just going to ask for money to start something that is a free service. Ladies and gentlemen, we're eventually going to get to a point where people are going to start asking for money to start Facebook pages, do free services that people do even if they're at the age of 8 without ever being able to work a job, who will never even have the, I guess I want to say, the frontal lobe development in order to actually assure us good content, but they still go out there and make it because that is their passion and that is what they do. Yeah, you're going to sit here and grovel so you can do a YouTube channel because you don't want to go out there and get a real job, which is fine. Which is fine, you do have the right to grovel. But don't think just because you have the right to grovel does not mean that someone else doesn't have the right to call you out on the bullshit that you are doing all up in here. Now, she says, in total, the money will go towards a sturdy vehicle. What does the vehicle have to do with you making YouTube videos? I'm just curious. Like, are you going to go driving around to make YouTube videos? Or are you going to go drive to go get a job that you should already be applying for in order to get? So then you can then use the spare time you have that isn't spent to working and driving to work and driving to other places in between to actually do the content that you're supposed to be doing. And some good quality equipment to start doing rad YouTube videos for you lovelies. Thanks for your support, the Queer Black Feminist. Ladies and gentlemen, when you call yourself the Queer Black Feminist, I just have to wonder, do you really sit there with a straight face and sit here and try to act like, oh, I don't know, that you are a victim because you're trying to push this queer black thing as though that is what is just all that's going to define you here. And that's all that defines you. I mean, that's fine. But it seems as though they've raised 14% of their funds. So, help you get a car. You've raised $1,600 out of the $12K that you're demanding. Now, $12K is a modest thing for a car, but you know, I'm starting to wonder something here, because you see, you got a lot of people donating $100, $10, $30, here, there, $5, people doing what they can, blah, blah, rah, rah, rah. Now, I'm going to read your reward tiers because I'm actually genuinely curious. The X's and O's package for $5. You donate $5 and you will get your name listed on the list of donors that will be posted on the queerblackfeminist.com, plus eternal gratitude from yours truly. Ah, yes, you mean that same list that is provided for free once you donate over here on the right-hand side? Yes, I see. You get to be on two lists. Very, very VIP. The X's, 2X's, and 2O's package for $15, you get a digital download of one song from the album. From an album that probably doesn't even exist yet. Love Hugs, $30, and you will get the full album personalized with a postcard from the Black Queer Feminist, or the Queer Black Feminist, whichever. Not really sure what exact order this is supposed to be in because it seems like it shifts around, but you know, that could be me. You get the Big Hugs package for $50. You get the rewards, a photo, and a phone call. Awesome. For $75, you get all of that and a shout out in a YouTube video. For $100, you get a Skype date with yours truly, an a cappella song cover of your choice delivered in MP4 format. Right. And for $500, you will get all this plus a portrait painted by Juliet. Commissioned art. Bravo. Bravo. And people are going to buy into this just because I guess they feel sorry for you that you're a minority and that you're trying to use this minority gimmick to rise to new heights. So I suppose that in and of itself is a thing. How cute. How quaint. How interesting. Very, very interesting. Because you see, this e-begging thing has to come to an end at some point, and the buck stops today. It stops right now. Because you see, I understand that, you know, people just want things, but I understand that you're in Chicago, Illinois, home of the CM Punk fan base, but just because you're just going to try to piggyback off of being a minority, it's not going to work. No, it isn't. Because you keep saying that anyone who followed me on the Facebook page, that conveniently doesn't exist right now, I just find that funny. But apparently this is what you want. This is something that you want to do. And in 3 months, you've made $1,600, way too many. I mean, I'll give you the 33, whatever, fine, dandy and everything. But you want a vehicle and you want to start doing YouTube videos. Bravo. You don't need a donation campaign for that. You don't. No one does. But let's move on to our next donator or next Patreon, okay?